We're on a little adventure this morning. We saw the Blue Vervain, one of our most coveted herbs, is ready to be harvested. It's a bit of a hike though, so we've got to kind of make our way down there. Got to make it past the sheep fence, vegetable fence, all the good stuff. So follow along and we'll show you what Blue Vervain is and what we're going to do with it. You're going to come? You're harvesting? Oh, you want this? Fence is on, so I gotta be careful. Oh, he got buzzed too. Careful, buddy. Careful. All right, dude, I gotta go. So you can see we're kind of making our way out into the field right now, the pasture. Fence is behind me, chicken coop. This is kind of where we do potatoes and all that kind of stuff out here. But mainly the sheep just graze it. Almost there. But you can see we kind of let all of these banks and in between our roads grow really wild, and kind of pays off with harvestable, forageable herbs for ourselves and our products, and hopefully you all. So it looks like Anne and Sophia have gotten up there already. And I'm gonna turn around the camera here soon and show you guys the Blue Vervain.
Sand is really large, so we're taking a lot where we can reach, but we're leaving a lot for it to continue to come back next year, and for the bees and any other creatures that enjoy this plant.
So how we even discovered this was here. It's pretty serendipitous. I had spent the whole spring last year making a swale to slow the water coming off of the road and orchard and the big hill right to the north of us, and kind of flooding this field. And there used to be a historic swale kind of similar to where we are standing here in the water. There's a little bit of water left trying to make its way down, and then there's a swale at the edge of the property that goes down to the creek. So that was kind of how they solved the problem in the old days, but that degraded over time and no one lived here for a long time. And we had to remake one. So I made a slightly off contour swale up on the hill, probably 50 feet from us right now, just right up here, and it drains right into that old historic one on the edge of the property that goes into the creek. But the idea is that it catches all the water and slows it down from entering our roadways and our pastures down here, um, and just lets the water kind of expand and retain value as it moves down. So it's not just a huge rushing sheet. It kind of slows and seeps into the water table before it, creates pools and floods and channels and all this kind of stuff we don't want. So, that story, I had to kind of make a little path here. And one day I had to move the sheep from the upper pasture into the lower pasture. So I did a quick little mow where I thought I could make it. And, there's quite a bit of space here between kind of our road and the swale where the sheep come over. And in this little buffer zone that we didn't really move after once it was done, we didn't really manipulate or anything, we just kind of let it regrow, all of this blue vervain appeared. And it was something that Anne was really looking forward to finding, and we found it in abundance. And last year there wasn't this much, and now we have a huge stand that is probably just going to keep propagating and moving down and moving up, which we like because it's an unbelievable herb that Anne will talk about. Not right now, but we'll make another video after we're done harvesting about how spectacular this herb is. We'll post nice pictures and do a write-up about it as well. But it's a pretty amazing herb. And we're super blessed to have a big stand. I mean, we don't really see this anywhere along roadsides or kind of out in fields and our friends' farms or whatever. So we're feeling pretty blessed here with that.
So I was looking for Blue Vervain last year when I was reading about it, and I knew that it's native to Pennsylvania. It's talked about as a nerve tonic, which this is where we found it super interesting that this is the area where the ground had been scraped to build the swale, and it's the only place that it has been popping up around the farm. So we theorized that it could be the earth healing itself where the ground was scraped by sending up this beautiful nerve tonic for itself. You can use it in tincture form. Got a bug in my mouth, sorry. You can use it in tincture form or you can use it topically. And what we sell, we make it topically to assist with any aches and pains. But it's super beautiful, it's very unique, and we had never seen it before around our property before last year when we were looking for it and when the ground had been scraped. And we're pretty vigilant since we've been here. We've been observing the land. That's a huge part of our philosophy is watch the land. So we definitely would have seen something like this beautiful, but it just appeared when we were looking for it, and it appeared at the perfect time when the earth needed it. So we think it's a beautiful serendipitous sign for us to have found it, and now we're very grateful and we work with this herb and
we get to share it.
we get to share it.
right, we're going to sign off here today. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more about sheep, herbs, holistic, and spiritual living, just follow along at the farm at Catawissa Creek. Take care now and see you again soon.